Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, I should say. It's kind of between afternoon and evening, actually. We're at Williams Arena. Gordy Kosfeld at the KDHL Sports Microphone here on KDHL AM in Faribault, Minnesota, a town square media station. We're ready to go. The Goodhue Wildcats look like they're ready to go. The Minnehaha Academy Redhawks look like they're ready to go for the Class 2A state championship. Two state champions have been crowned. Hills Beaver Creek, not only the Class A football champions, but also the Class A basketball champions. How's that for impressive? And in Class 3A, Totino Grace repeats as a state champion in Class 3A, not from a year ago, because Alexandria was the 3A champion a year ago, but they've won two of the past three seasons. And then in Class 4A, we'll have a brand new champion crowned later tonight. I'll have that game at an 8 o'clock start. The teams that'll be playing are Apple Valley, the number 7 seed, and Chaska, the number 5 seed. Goodhue in their purple home uniforms with black numerals, white trim. They are the number 1 seed and the number 3 QRF, which stands for Quality Results Formula. And Minnehaha Academy was the number 1 QRF and the number 3 seed in this tournament. The tournament is seeded by the coaches involved in the tournament, as the gentlemen are all up on the stage, on the floor, which is kind of like a stage because it's a raised floor here at the barn, which was built in 1928. They'll be celebrating 100 years in a couple of years, and that's when we would be celebrating our 80th if it happens in 2028. Hopefully we can keep this going. It's been a great tradition to be a part of. Roy Koenig, we appreciate his coming on board for his 15th year this year, and his professionalism is very much appreciated. I know, had a lot of fun. I had a chance to visit with him before he left the building. I've got this game tonight, as I said, and I'll have the one at 8. Earlier today, Northfield Raiders fell in a very good game, very competitive game, but they lost in the third place game in Class 3A. I'll try and run down more tournament information. For sure, we'll get a post up this weekend on our website with results from all the games and some information about each of those, along with hopefully pictures from each of the games. I'm not really good photographer, so I try to take some pictures, but it doesn't always work out. I took pictures just a moment ago of all the different colored tennies that Minnehaha Academy has. I swear every guy on that team has a different color of tennis shoes than the other guys. Now, when I was a kid, you all wore the same color. Either were all black or you all wore white. And I don't remember a lot of teams with black tennis shoes. And when I was a kid, it was basically all white. Goodhue does not have the colors and the bright colors that the Minnehaha Academy team does, as they are introducing each of the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. They come into this game with a record of 25-5 on the season. Their 5 losses. They started the season 0-3, losing to Orono, Minneapolis Southwest, and Holy Family Catholic. They lost by 3. They lost by 16, and they lost by 6. Then they won a couple of games before losing to Richfield, a team that beat Northfield for the third place individual ribbons. Northfield gets a team trophy to take home. 4th place in the state tournament. Nothing to hang your head over there. But they lost to Richfield by 8. And then they had a long winning streak before falling by 9 to Minneapolis Washburn on the 17th of February. And since then, they've done nothing but win. They have 7 straight wins. One of those wins was against Caledonia, the team that the Goodhue Wildcats beat in the section final in Rochester to get to the state tournament. And it was a war with Caledonia, and they had no trouble with Caledonia. Minnehaha Academy beat them by 24 on the 21st of February. That's the only comparison score we can do. If you're a comparison score kind of guy, I typically am not. Only loss for Goodhue this season was on the 27th of December to Winona Cotter. And I do believe, and I hope I'm accurate on this, I do believe I was told that their leading scorer, Luke Russian, was not at that game and was not at the Triton game that followed on the 3rd of January when they won by one scant point. They're going to play the national anthem here, and the only band here is Goodhue's, and they're right next to me, so I'm going to let you hear them. Wasn't that awesome? That was the Goodhue band. They're sitting just to my left here. I'm on the end of the floor. Minnehaha Academy starts Malachi Snell. And, of course, the cord on my headphones is now under my chair and under my feet because I had to stand up for the national anthem. Malachi Snell, Aiden Green, Carter Cupido, Kellen Troop, and Malachi Abner. And for Goodhue, it's Luke Russian, Alex Los, Cody Ryan, Michael Russian, and Owen Russian. Big thank you to all of our great sponsors, the News Record, Goodhue County SWCD, Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association, Goodhue County ADA, Vases Spring Garden Insurance Agency out of Cannon Falls, by Hamilton Maring Auction of Kenyans, Stearns Heating and Cooling in Red Wing, Pine Island Lumber will bring you our halftime report. As the tap is controlled by Minnehaha Academy. Also, J-Mole's Bowl Faribault, where you always strike a great meal. Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services of Owatonna, H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. And Taji Jewelry in downtown Kenyon, as they are looking to find an opening. Goodhue does a nice job clogging that lane. Pass goes on the block. Looking to get on Ryan. Good defense there. Shots up, no good. Hit the side of the backboard. The long rebound is thrown ahead to Los. Los goes in. Finger roll scores. Alex Los scores on the finger roll in the J-Mole's Bowl paint. And it's 2-0. Goodhue. On the Taji Jewelry downtown Kenyon scoreboard, elevating from the free throw line, shooting and missing was Minnehaha. Great rebound by them. The Redhawks bounce it on the left wing, get it in the corner. Cupido, the 8th grader, goes in. Floater scores. Well, you look at him, and he's got the face of an 8th grader, but his game is not an 8th grader's game. He scores in the J-Mole's Bowl paint as well. Owen Russian out front, between the legs, dribbles the right side of the hoop, goes in, scores. Owen Russian takes it right to the rack. And these guys don't look nervous on either side. 4-2. Of course, Goodhue played in a high-stakes football game, the Prep Bowl. So they know what pressure is. Pass comes inside. Ryan trying to stop and unable to stop, and not many guys can stop. Mr. Abner, the freshman, that guy is a load. 6'4" freshman, and he has definitely got a football body. Owen Russian dribbles to his right. The handoff goes to Luke Russian. Almost did the Michael Jordan push the guy aside, way out. Now they get it to Los. Los is rocking, loses the basketball, gets it back, bounces it out front. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Owen Russian is going to try and dribble down the lane again. He'll shoot sideways and score. Wow. He was going to his side, and he scored. And he's got 4 points, and it's 6-4 Goodhue on the Taji Jewelry scoreboard. If this keeps up like this, we're going to have a 90 to 80-some game. Cupido out front, two-hand chest pass on the left side to Kellen Troop. This young man's fun to watch, and Luke Russian kind of forced him out of bounds. He body bumped him, And it's a turnover by Minnehaha Academy. He did go out of bounds, but, he turned to the official because he did kind of force him out. But they allowed the contact because there's no reaching on the play, I would assume. On the left wing, Russian lobs it in. It's stolen away, but we're going to have a foul called. It's going to be on Green, who tried to get the steal. It was a post-entry pass. He jumped in front, and they say he grabbed his arm. Did the officials. 12 as the lob pass comes in. That was a nice catch by Luke Russian. 3, no good. Rebound chased down in the corner and trying to throw it off Michael Russian, and he did complete it. Was the 8th grader Cupido. So a turnover for each team here early in the game. 15-18 to go. J-Mo's Bowl will bring our points in the paint. I love that feature. I appreciate their sponsoring it. Make sure you get on over, book those graduation parties, get your volleyball league team signed up. Here's a triple, right side. It's no good, rimmed out. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Owen Russian. That little guy can rebound. The pass comes in the corner. They get it out top of the key. Here's another 3, no good. Rebound taken down this time by Michael Russian. He hands it off to Owen Russian. Owen looks to Luke. Luke looks to his coach. He holds up 3 fingers on his hand as he dribbles to his right. Owen looked like they had a little ISO for Alex in the far corner. Now they get it to Russian. Spin move. Layup is good. Oh, and a terrific spin move by Luke Russian. He would have made Maytag proud on that one. It's 8-4 Goodhue. Down the lane. Shots up. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Ryan. The shot was missed by Green. As the pass comes to Los, he'll shoot the triple. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Green. Between the legs dribble. He'll come up the floor. Being checked by both Luke and Owen Russian. As Cupido's being guarded by Owen Russian right now. Green dribbles to his left. Goodhue just did a switch. They've got Luke Russian on Troop. Pass comes out front. He'll get it back on the right side. Nice quick post-entry pass to Troop. He'll elevate and miss. Rebound taken down by Luke Russian. Luke forced him to fade away on that shot. Good defense by Goodhue here early. It's 8-4. Well, I was talking to some other broadcasters and telling them if they can keep this in the 50s, I think they win. Then again, when you look at the averages, 76.8 for Minnehaha and 82.7 for Goodhue, maybe a high-scoring game is what they do want. They're good when they get out on the break. As the Goodhue, and of course Minnehaha has been that way for years. They've always been known as a good disciplined team, and Goodhue just turned the ball over. 8-4 is our score here on the Todd G. Jewelry Downtown Kenyon scoreboard. Score the best selection of jewelry in the area at Todd G's. Walking the ball up is Minnehaha. Now gets by Luke Russian, gets in the maroon paint, and it's right under the basket. Missing it was Troop, and saving it in the corner right in front of us is Owen Russian. Russian comes flying up the floor. They're not walking it up. Get it left side to Cody Ryan. Ryan, this guy gets better every time I see him play in the corner. It's Michael Russian. Gets it back out front. Owen Russian. Bounce pass into Luke Russian. Stops, and it rolls off iron. And Cupido gets a rebound. And I think Russian just got a foul. We'll see if that's what the case is. I think it is. Yep. Luke Russian just got called for a foul. He kind of threw the 8th grader aside, and the official came over and talked to him about the, he didn't like him hanging on him, and so he pushed him away. And the official came over and had a little word with Luke. Bounce pass comes out high. Get the basketball to Abner, that freshman, who doesn't look like a freshman. They get it he does in the face, but on his body. Down in the lane, he's going up. And a great block by Cody Ryan. Now it comes back out front. Towels, and a scoop pass. Abner scores on a great Towel assist. That gun man can really pass. He was one of our Goodhue County 88 players of the game in Minnehaha in the semifinals. We'll do that again here for the championship. We appreciate their patronage. They've probably been with us for close to a decade, as Alex Los just scored his second bucket, and it was in the J. Moles Bowl paint. No threes yet for Goodhue. Now it's the third day of the tournament. Your legs are not the same. They did get a couple days rest. The quarters were on Tuesday. Pass inside. Layup is good by Abner. And if they can get those J. Moles Bowl scores in the paint, it's going to be a difficult night for Goodhue. It's 10-8. Los goes in attack mode. Gets it behind him to Russian. Spin move. He misses at the rim, and he'll get free throws. See who the foul's on. Second foul called on the Redhawks. There's Russians at the free throw line. He had 23 yesterday. He had 17 in the quarterfinals. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists yesterday, 8 rebounds, 5 assists on Tuesday in their win over Perham, the Yellow Jackets. He hits them both. Luke Russian going to play basketball at Southwest State. He was a really good quarterback for Goodhue. Outstanding defensive back as well. I'm sure he could have played college football had he desired to
the
do so.
News Record in Zumbrota provides coverage like no other of the Zumbrota, Mazapa, Kenyon, Wanamingo, Goodhue, and Pine Island school districts. Award-winning journalist Pete Greensroot is dedicated to bringing you local information because that's what impacts you most. Check out the sports coverage of McRae Olson. Learn what local merchants have to offer with all ads appearing in the News Record newspaper, also available at ZumbroShopper.com. For the best regional news and sports coverage in the Zumbro Valley, it's without a doubt the News Record. Your local Goodhue County dairy farmers would like to give you a friendly reminder that dairy is locally driven and powered by families like ours. When you grab that cheese, yogurt, ice cream, or milk, you're not just getting something delicious. You're supporting hardworking dairy farm families right in your own backyard. Support your local Goodhue County dairy farming families. From farm to fridge, real dairy, real local, real good. This message is brought to you by the Goodhue County Midwest Dairy Association and the dairy farmers of Goodhue County. Proud to support our communities and wishing all local athletes good luck this season.
Halftime, we'll have our Pine Island Lumber halftime report. All our statistics during the state tournament, a service of H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. I get to do my taxes on Sunday. Yeah, right after the tournament. That's my tradition. Every Sunday, tournament's over, Gordy goes and does his taxes. No computer program can possibly come up with every single tax question. None. You want the personal touch of an H&R Block individual who knows the law. And the one big beautiful bill has a lot of tax changes in it that you should take advantage of. If you're entitled to a refund, they'll get you your maximum refund guaranteed. If you're entitled, not everybody gets a refund. I am not a wealthy man by any stretch of the imagination, but being single is not a good thing when you're doing taxes. You don't have many write-offs. My medical issue a couple of years ago didn't even help me. I thought I'd get enough medical expenses, but I couldn't quite get to the level, I guess. So jogging the ball up, the Redhawks. With the basketball is Aiden Green. He dribbles to the left side of the lane. Tops to Caputo. His towel just scoops it up, almost made it. Abner almost had to put back. Here's a three by Caputo. It's an air ball. But guess who picked it up? Abner in the lane. Towel gets the layup. Little scoop shot high off the window by Towel. He's a sophomore, 5'8", Mason Towel, who is one of my players of the game from Goodhue County 80 in the semis. Owen Russian with a spin move. It looked like Luke on the spin, but Owen makes the basket. That is his third bucket 2 of them have been in the J. Moles Bowl paint. 14-10 Goodhue on the Tajijuri Kenyon scoreboard. Here's a triple right side. Cupido rimmed out. Rebound put back up in one fell swoop, and it goes out of bounds. Snell got the rebound and put it up in one fell swoop. That takes athleticism. So inbounding it will be Snell. He'll lob it all the way to Tao. Tao dribbles, puts it underneath. Layup is good. Another assist for Tao. And that time Troop got an easy bunny. And we've got ourselves a 2-point game. 14-12 Goodhue with 10-14 to go in the half. Goodhue's got to shore up things inside or it's going to be a difficult evening. Cody Ryan gets it to Michael Russian, top of the key. Dribbles to his right. Right side they go with it to Los. Los loses the ball, gets it back. He's looking for somebody to get the ball to. Lobs it out to Luke Russian. Luke behind the back dribble. Step back 3. It's short. Rebound taken on by Tao. Tao puts on a move at midcourt. Gets it to Cupido, the 8th grader. Now on the right side, they get the basketball to Snell. Between the legs dribble. He's guarded by Russian. Gets it past him, shoots, misses. Rebound is tipped. Over the back. It's going to be called on Troop. Troop was definitely over the back. There's no question about it, and that's his first foul. So Goodhue will get the ball. They've got a 2-point lead, 14-12 on the Tajijuri downtown Kenyon scoreboard. Snell's going to get a breather coming into the game for Minnehaha Academy. There's no substitute for the quality service you get out of Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services in Owatonna. As soon as I catch his number, I'll tell you who it is. It's Kamar Sandifer Housey, the 6'3 sophomore. Pass goes underneath. Ooh, knocked to the ground was Luke Russian. As Minnehaha comes back the other way, Tao dribbles into the maroon paint. Oh, another great pass by Tao. Man, that guy can pass dimes. Housey gets the bucket. Tao's already got 3 assists with scoop passes. Interior passing has been phenomenal. Goodhue has to shut that off. We're tied at 14. Pass comes out front to Cody Ryan. He'll get it underneath. Rose was open for an instant, and then he scores. Thank heavens he didn't bring the ball down to the ground because this team just gloms onto it like piranha. Cupido, right side, gets the ball to Tao. Tao dribbles to his right. Goes baseline all the way to this side of the floor. He'll dribble it. He's being guarded by Ryan right now. 6'5 Ryan on the 5'8 Tao. Troop has it on the right wing. Dribbles to his left, goes in the paint, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Goodhue. It's going to be on Russian, his second. So Luke Russian gets called for his second foul. Inbounding the ball underneath the basket is Cupido, the 8th grader. He'll lob it way out front. They get the basketball to Housey. Housey on the right side to Tao. More quality minutes from that young man. Tao dribbles to his right. He's just a sophomore. Gets it out front. His passing ability is phenomenal. Troop goes left, then right, shoots, and scores from the free throw line. Troop has 4, and we're tied at 16 on the Tajijuri downtown Kenyon scoreboard. Matt Halverson gets up on the raised floor. He's concerned. He's in a crouched position right now. The ball stolen away by Cupido. He goes in. Layup is good. Another turnover. Goodhue's third. Cupido scores. More J. Moles point in the paint. And Minnehaha's got their first lead, 18-16. Russian goes in and makes it. Goes right down the lane and scores. In the J. Moles Bowl paint, sign up your volleyball squad. You're going to have fun this spring and summer if you go to J. Moles Bowl and play volleyball. We'd like a lot of teams, Goodhue, Pine Island. Let's get all kinds of communities there. It'd be awesome. Maybe we could do a match on the radio or something. Towel goes in the lane, shots up, and they're going to call a blocking foul. And he's going to get 2 shots, they said. Well, they count the basket. He shouldn't get 2 shots. Towel's going to be at the free throw line here. They did count the basket. The official went over to the other scorer's table and said The basket counts. So Tao's at the free throw line. Bose gets called for his first foul. So the two leading scorers for Goodhue each have 2 and 1 foul. Troop comes out. Tao's free throw is rimmed off. Rebound taken down by Michael Russian. He gets it over to Owen Russian. 20-18 Minnehaha. There's Tao trying to steal it from Russian behind. He goes in and scores. High off window with a scoop layup. Owen Russian, right side of the hoop. He's got 10 points, all in the J. Moles Bowl paint. As Los falls down playing defense. Snell was upset they didn't get him the ball back. Now they swing it over on the left side. The ball was kicked. And then tripping Michael Russian was the Minnehaha Academy player. I mean, he just stuck his foot out right in front of us. At minimum, I think I'd have a talk with the guy. So Cupido's going to come back in. He's going to be the inbounds passer, the 8th grader. Talk about trust in your player. This is a big role, inbound the pass. Gets it way out front. Couple of left-handed dribbles going in, scooping it off glass, missing. Russian's got to be careful. He's got a couple fouls, so he kept away from him, not to foul him. Ryan gets the rebound, gets it over to Los. Los has yet to make a three. He's been red hot in the playoffs from Treyland. Handoff goes to Owen Russian, slapping at his towel. Russian is going to leave it for Ryan. They get it underneath to Luke Russian. He goes off window, misses it. Rebound put back up by Los, and he's going to go to the free throw line. So Los is going to be at the free throw line. Another physical game, and Goodhue is fine with that. Right? They were in the prep bowl. And I didn't catch who the foul was on, and Los is at the free throw line. He makes the first. Goodhue's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe, Minnehaha Academy. Had Tao miss one earlier as he hits them both. 22-20 Goodhue. 6:09 to go first half. Halftime, we'll have our Pine on the Lumber halftime report. Check out their Trex decking. I got Trex decking on my house. I love not having to stain it. Going to the basket. Cupido, fade away. No good. Rebound taken out by Luke Russian. He'll get it ahead to Owen Russian. Head up. Owen brings it up the floor. Scoots it to the left side. Going in off glass was Michael Russian, and we're going to have a foul on Minnehaha Academy, I think. I don't know that their coach, J.D. Jones, likes the foul. He's in his second year. I mean, by the player, not on the officials. So Michael Russian will head to the free throw line. Michael had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists yesterday. On Tuesday, he was 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. His first free throw is way off. It rimmed out. But on the approach, it looked like it was going to be way off. I was surprised it rimmed out. Looked like it was offline. We're at the far end of the floor, right across from the Goodhue bench here at Williams Arena. As he makes the second one, Maroon on the sidelines, Maroon on the end lines. Golden Gophers in gold at the end lines. The barn on the sideline, on the near sideline. And, of course, the maroon line is the college line. The gold line is the high school line. And the big maroon and gold M logo at midcourt here at what they affectionately call the barn. We got a timeout. The score 23-20. Goodhue leads. 5:48 to go in the half. On the Taji Jewelry Downtown Kenyon scoreboard, swing by and see their awesome selection of
At J. Moles Bowl in Faribault, you always strike a great meal, and now's the time to get your team signed up for sand volleyball. Whether you're a serious competitor or just out for laps and exercise, J. Moles has 6 quality sand courts ready for every skill level. The deadline to register is April 16th, with games starting the week of April 27th and running through mid-August. Ages 16 and under need permission. And don't forget the food. Fall off the bone, delicious ribs, juicy burgers, pasta, spectacular homemade pizza. All the are welcome at JMO's Bowl, 1802 4th Street, Northwest Faribault. Get the details at jmosbowl.com.
When was the last time you thought about what you put in your vehicle's fuel tank? Did you know there's a fuel that not only costs less, but is better for our air? Unleaded 88 gives your engine a boost with a higher octane rating while reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Something that's good for all Minnesotans. It's time to rethink how you fuel up. Start looking for the yellow 88 octane button at the pump and reach for a better fuel. Learn more at betterfuel.org. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and their checkoffs.
Well, here in the early going, let's take a look at some H&R Block statistics. Minnehaha Academy is shooting 38%. They're 0 for 5 from Tradeland. 0 for 3 is Goodhue. Again, third day of a tournament. Back-to-back days here, so you need your legs. And both these teams not go super deep, especially Goodhue. Goodhue yesterday had one sub, played a little over 2 minutes. Everybody else played every ticky-tock of the clock. And I'm not kidding. 64% shooting for Goodhue. But they're 0 for 3 from Tradeland, as I mentioned. They're 5 of 6 at the free throw line. 0 for 1 at the charity stripe is the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. Goodhue's got the 3-point lead with 5:44 to go. It's 23-20. Cupido, the 8th graders out front with a basketball. Between the legs dribble. Passes it to Tao. Now they get it to Green. Green looking for somebody to get the ball to. Cupido runs baseline. Chasing him down is Michael Russian. They get it back out to Cupido. Tao on the block. Now back to Tao. Tao looks to dribble penetrate. He's shut off by Owen Russian, who pokes it away from behind. It's going to go out of bounds. They say it belongs to Minnehaha Academy. And Goodhue, of course, was pointing the other way. So they'll inbound across the floor. Tao will inbound it right in front of the Goodhue bench. Under the basket. The shot clock went off before the layup. No basket. That's a turnover for Minnehaha. 3 turnovers by Goodhue. That's what I have. 2 turnovers by Minnehaha. That's what I have. It's easy to keep them when they're low. As dribbling it up, waist high, right-handed, now between the legs. Dribble is Owen Russian. Gets it to Ryan out top. Ryan dribbles a couple of times to his left. Dumps it off to Owen Russian. Top of the key, little stutter step move. He gets pushed off. There was no question, a foul. He's got a bewildered look on his face, but Sandifer Housey did push him when he was dribbling. And so Owen Russian will go to the free throw line. Because guess what? Goodhue's in the bonus. If they hit their free throws, they can extend their 3-point lead. Owen Russian's free throw is no good. Hard off the back of the iron. We got a travel called. Well, I don't know that he even had control of the ball. Goodhue is going to get the ball here. So Owen Russian missed the free throw. They're 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. Pass comes in the left corner to Los. Los tries baseline. He's got Tao on him at 5'8". Los is 6'2". Man, he needs to take him to the basket. He gave it up to Russian. Owen out high. Owen a couple of between the legs dribbles. Stops again sideways. He makes it. How does he do that? He's going sideways. That's incredible. Owen Russian is having the game of his life. He's got 12 points. He had a foul, I think, on the other end of the floor. We might not have all the starters at the end of this game, the way this is going. That's just the 4th foul on Goodhue, but 2 of them are on Luke Russian, and now 2 of them are on Alex Los, their 2 leading scorers. That's trouble. As Abner is trying to dribble in front of the Goodhue bench, used up his dribble. Michael Russian's on him. Tao dribbles. They switch. Michael switches to him. Lean in. Shot up. No good. He's going to loop it out front. We're going to have a foul called on Goodhue. Let's see, they call this one. It's going to be on Russian. Michael. his first. So they're quickly getting some fouls. One more to give here in the first half for Goodhue, and then Minnehaha Academy will be in the bonus. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go. It's 25-20 Goodhue on the Taji Jewelry scoreboard. They're in downtown Canyon. Triple Cupido. Bang! Right in front of the Goodhue bench. He let it fly. And he scores. He had 8 points yesterday. That's the first triple in this game. Ryan bounces it on the block. Luke Russian scores. He's got a myriad of moves down there when they post him up. He got 4 points. Dribbling left side of the lane, faking the pass. They get it back out front to Cupido. Russian's trying to stay with him. Calling for a screen. And he gets the screen, stops, pops. 5-footer, no good. Rebound taken down by Los, but Ryan got his hands on it to tip it to Los. Remember, Los has got 2 fouls, so does Luke Russian. Luke Russian bounces it underneath the basket. Scoring is Michael Russian. Michael Russian scores. Luke Russian was going on the baseline of the basket. And you can hear the Goodhue crowd behind me here. As Luke was going to the basket, it's a 6-point lead. The Goodhue Wildcats on top. Coach Halverson asking how long is the timeout. The official didn't know at first.
Make it personal. Make it Taji Jewelry.
Awards by Taji and Kenyon can assist you in recognizing someone with plaques or trophies in a variety of styles and price ranges. Say thanks to a dedicated employee. Reward a son or daughter's accomplishments. Whatever the occasion, Taji Jewelry and Kenyon has the experience to assist in choosing the appropriate award. Teams throughout the area have used Awards by Taji because they know the service is unmatched and the price is right. More than 95% of dairy farms in the U.S. are family-owned and operated. Families like your local dairy farmers who love what they do. They take care of their cows like family and work hard to leave the land even better for the next generation. Today's dairy farmers use less land and water than ever before to produce a gallon of milk. All this to provide you with the cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and milk you love. From farm to fridge, real dairy, real local, real good. This message brought to you by the Goodhue County Midwest Dairy Association and the dairy farmers of Goodhue County, proud to support our communities and wishing all local athletes good luck this season.
Gordy Kosfeld at the KDHL Sports microphone. We're at the Williams Arena Historic Barn. A good crowd on hand for the 2A state championship. I mean, there are a lot of people in here. 8 o'clock tonight. It'll be even more full, I'm sure, for the 4A game. You got Chaska. They got a great following against Apple Valley. They'll have a good following. Here you got Minnehaha Academy and Goodhue. I don't think anybody's left in Goodhue, to be honest. Tao dribbles left, dribbles right, dribbles left. And a great pass again by Tao on the baseline. Outstanding pass. Snell scores his first basket. Tao picks up his 4th assist. That young man is really a good passer. Goodhue's got to keep their head on a swivel. And we're going to have an illegal screen, I think, on Cody Ryan. We'll see if that's who they call it on. Michael Russian has 2 fouls. So Michael Russian, Luke Russian, Alex Los all have 2 fouls for Goodhue. Here's a triple. It's an air ball by Troop. And he did shoot it behind the high school line. 29-25 Goodhue on the Taji Jewelry downtown Canyon scoreboard. Pine Island Lumber will bring her a halftime report in 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Dribbling up the floor is Owen Russian. Right in front of the scorer's table. Dribbles between the legs in front of the Minnehaha bench. Pass is deflected. Ending up with Cupido, and he ends up in a layup and scores. Another turnover by Goodhue, resulting in points. Yeah, they know what to do with those turnovers. 9 points for Cupido. Los, 1 dribble, gets it in the right side to Ryan. Ryan wants to get to the basket. He gets forced into a fadeaway, misses it. They can tie or take the lead. Minnehaha here when it looked like Goodhue was going to pull away. They had a 6-point lead a blink ago in the lane. Pass goes left side. Now they get it back out front. Cupido is going to lob it on the block. He's got Ryan back down, and he goes reverse, misses it. Ryan got the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Minnehaha Snell, and he has a very animated reaction to the call. So meanwhile, Minnehaha is going to go talk to their coach. Owen Russian's coming over to talk to Matt Halverson as Cody Ryan will go to the free throw line. Cody is a 6'5 sophomore. He had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists on yesterday, and he had 11.7 rebounds and 2 assists in the quarterfinals. Like I said, just a sophomore, and I just love watching this young man play. He's so cool, calm, and collected. I've never seen him upset. And he plays inside where it gets really physical. He missed the free throw. The Gordy Kosfeld Jinx. They're 5 of 8 from the free throw line. 0 for 1 is Minnehaha. Down the lane, going right to the basket, and they're going to have a foul on Goodhue, and he's rolling on the ground. He missed the layup, did Aiden Green, the junior, 5'11", 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists yesterday, 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists on in the quarterfinal round. Green gathering his wits about him. Foul is called on Cody Ryan, his first. So all the starters have at least 1 foul. 3 of them have 2 fouls for Goodhue. They're in some trouble. Free throw's no good. They're 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Green will have another. The 2-point lead for Goodhue with 1:15 to go in the first half. Pine Island Lumber will bring you a halftime report. Makes it. Green. Owen Russian brings the ball up, picks up his dribble, passes it left side. Los in the corner, Russian for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Troop. Over the top of Owen Russian, got that rebound. On the left side, it's Green, dribbles all the way through the lane, gets it out front to Cooper. They swing it left side. Here's a 3, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Owen Russian. Owen Russian skipping his step, brings it up across midcourt. Waist high right-handed dribble between the legs. Now between the legs a couple more times. Gets it on the right side to Cody Ryan. 36 seconds left in the half. Los gets it on the left side. Goodhue has yet to hit a 3. It's Russian with a turnaround fadeaway. No good. Rebound taken down by Minnehaha Academy. They're going to throw it all the way down the floor to Troop. Troop is going to pass it on the left wing. Here's a 3. It's short. Rebound's taken down with 17 seconds. Goodhue goes the other way. Alex Los has got to be careful. He does the Euro step. His shot gets blocked in the middle of the lane by Troop, and they're going to call a foul on Troop. He did get all ball up top, but I think he did get him with the body. So Alex Los will go to the free throw line, where he's 2 for 2. Minnehaha does not agree with that call. So Alex Los at the charity stripe, 2 for 2 here today. He's got 8 points. Swish. He had 21 points yesterday. He had 20 points in the quarterfinals. Both he and Luke Russian averaged over 20 points a game during the regular season. When you have 2 guys average 20 points a game in high school, you're going to have a winning season big time. As Los missed the second free throw. Coming back the other way, Minnehaha down by 2, 30-28, 4 seconds going in, going toward the basket. There's blocked by Los, and a half-court shot thrown up by Russian would not have, Owen Russian would not have counted had it gone. Well, that was quite a block there. Going to the basket was Green, and Los had to be careful. Remember, he's got 2 fouls, so I'm sure Coach Halverson at halftime, and this guy has done a terrific job, he and his staff. You know, I'm sure Matt would be the first one to tell you, I've got some really good assistants, like Mike DeWeese and Jacob McNamara And I'm sure you'd be the first one to tell you that. They're part of the Brain Trust, too. They really do a masterful job of making adjustments at the half. You know, I think of all the games they've come from behind into the playoffs, and there have been a lot of them. So 30-28 is our score. Pine Island Lumber will bring you our halftime report next on the Todd G. Jewelry Downtown Kenyon scoreboard. Our halftime score is Goodhue 30 and Minnehaha Academy 28. Again, I'll give you the averages. Minnehaha averages 78 a game. They've been held to 28. Goodhue averages 83 a game, and they've been held to 30. Two very good defensive teams, a very physical game. And as we've said before, as they're bringing out a table to do some awards here at halftime, which they do in all the state championship games, they'll be announcing those here at the half. I don't know if we'll be able to get any of that information to you or not, but if I do see anything or hear anything, I'll certainly relay it to you. There's no substitute for the quality service you get at Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services in Owatonna. Just a little, let's see, April 15th is tax day, right? That's April 15th. I'll be doing mine on Sunday.
You said it last year, but you didn't do it. Now you're thinking again, I got to find someone to take care of my books. And it's never too late. Ackerman Accounting and Tax Service can do that to ensure next year's tax time is much less stressful. From farming to small businesses, Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services will customize a plan that best fits your needs. Just think, you can have an expert take care of your day-to-day and month-to-month accounting tasks, freeing you up to do what you do best, run your business. They even work with individuals. See what they can do for you. Call Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services today, 451-3399.
Northfield Basketball is on the air, brought to you by Stern Heating and Cooling. For reliable furnace repair, AC service, and complete system installs, trust the local team serving Red Wing and surrounding communities. Call Stern Heating and Cooling at 651-764-1236. Proud supporters of Northfield Basketball. Stern Heating and Cooling. Not too hot, not too cold. Online at sternheatingandcooling.com.
His score is 30-28. Pine Island Lumber brings you our halftime report. Make sure you check out the Trex decking. Pine Island Lumber, fantastic people. And people in Goodhue know they're fantastic people because I know that they've been getting some business over there in Pine Island from the Goodhue community. 6 points off turnovers here at the half. Let's see, points in the J. Moles Bowl paint. Get your volleyball team. They're going to have a men's, if they get enough people signed up, men's league, women's league, co-ed league. I asked them about a senior league, because I'm in that category. Well, maybe we can do that. We'll see. There might not be a lot of people that want to sign up, I guess, for a senior league. I don't know why not. I'm not talking about being super competitive here. I'm talking about just having fun. If you are a super competitive person, though, they will put together that kind of a league. At least that's the hope, the dream, the desire. As they're announcing some awards here at halftime, coming out to be recognized. Some folks, as the clock is winding down. All of our statistics, by the way, during this tournament, a service of H&R Block with offices in Owatonna, in Lakeville, and in Faribault. At H&R Block, you get your maximum refund guaranteed. So where was I? Free throw shooting. Well, let's just go over team stats first here. Minnehaha Academy is shooting 36%. They're 1 for 9, which is 11% for three-point range. They are 1 for 3, which is 33% from the free throw line, and they're only down by 2 points. I'd say they're pretty happy. They have 8 assists on 13 field goals. And Tao has 5 of the 8 assists. Snell has 2, 1 for Abner. 19 rebounds, 16 rebounds for Goodhue. Goodhue has 4 assists on 12 field goals. They have 1 block. That was by Cody Ryan. 7 fouls called on Goodhue, 9 fouls called on Minnehaha Academy. Minnehaha Academy played 7 guys in the first half. 6 guys were played by the Goodhue Wildcats. Five turnovers by Goodhue, 3 turnovers by Minnehaha. Points off turnovers is 6-2 in favor of Minnehaha Academy. Do we have fast break points on here? On the official stat sheet? Yeah, it's 4-2 in favor of Minnehaha Academy in fast break points. Our score again is 30-28. Goodhue on top here during your Pine Island Lumber halftime report. They've got a really good selection of sporting goods there at Pine Island Lumber, too. If you've never checked it out, they really do have, some good fishing lures and all that good stuff right there at Pine Island.
When you're ready to file your taxes, your neighborhood H&R Block is here to provide the expertise and care you deserve in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Just walk in or make an appointment and get 100% accuracy and your maximum refund guarantee. So file with confidence, knowing your local tax experts are here when and where you need them at H&R Block, Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantee. Hamilton Mering Auction Group is the Upper Midwest auction leader, specializing in agricultural auctions for farmland and machinery, residential real estate, antiques, vintage collectible items, and more. Hamilton and Mering Auction Services have combined their over a century of auction experience to become the premier auction leader in Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Discover the Hamilton Mering Auction difference, where quality meets opportunity and every auction tells a story. Check the auction calendar anytime at hmauction.com.
It's halftime, the Pine Island Lumber halftime report. Gordy Kosfeld here at Williams Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota in downtown Minneapolis, where Goodhue has the scant 2-point, but nevertheless 2-point lead. The visitors on the scoreboard is Minnehaha Academy. We usually go over the visitors first. It's just kind of what I've done over the years. The 8th grader, Cupido, leads with 9 points. He's 4 of 8 from the field, 1 for 4 from Treyland. Has 2 rebounds and 2 steals in 17 minutes of action. 6 points for Abner on 3 of 6 shooting. He has 7 rebounds, 1 assist in 15 minutes. 4 points for Troop. He's 2 of 6 on the field, 0 for 2 from Treyland. He has 1 rebound, and he has 3 fouls as well. And he played 11 minutes. Sandifer Housey has 2 points in 5 minutes of action. He also has 2 rebounds. Tao has just been unbelievable in his passing. He has 5 assists here in the first half, and he played 10 minutes. I'd say that's production. He had 2 rebounds and 4 points. He was 0 for 1 from the free throw line. 1 for 2 was Green. Green played 16 minutes of the first half. He has the 1 rebound. He's 0 for 2 from Treyland. He's 0 for 7 from the field. Snell has 2 points. He's 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from Treyland. He has 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal in 16 minutes. So those are the statistics individually for Minnehaha. Check out Goodhue's individual statistics right after these
Join
messages.
Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season. The News Record in Zumbrota provides coverage like no other of the Zumbrota, Mazeppa, Kenyon, Wanamingo, Goodhue, and Pine Island school districts. Award-winning journalist Pete Reamsrud is dedicated to bringing you local information because that's what impacts you most. Check out the sports coverage of McRae Olson. Learn what local merchants have to offer with all ads appearing in the News Record newspaper, also available at ZumbroShopper.com. For the best regional news and sports coverage in the Zumbro Valley, it's without a doubt the News Record.
You could say that again. Pete does an outstanding job. He's new sports reporter. well, relatively new. Also does an outstanding job covering those teams. Goodhue, Kenyon Wanamingo, Zumbrota Mazeppa, and Pine Island. The Pine Island, the defending Class 2A baseball champions, will be playing, I believe, at Cannon Falls on Monday, if I remember right. We had Bucky Lindo on our Cannon Falls Coaching Show earlier today, a service of Nelson Insurance, downtown Cannon Falls. Bucky is a finalist for the National Coach of the Year. National High School Coach of the Year. Very deserving honor. Of course, he's very humbled by it and says he is glad to have such a great support from the community, from his wife, from his kids. As more people are being introduced, they're being, I think, inducted into the Hall of Fame here for the Minnesota State High School League. And Tim Layton, who's their media head these days, is one of those who are being inducted. So he must be, maybe this is his last year. I don't know. 30-28, Goodhue has the lead. Here's the Goodhue scoring in the first half. 12 points by Owen Russian. A couple of those baskets were sideways. He's 6 for 6 from the field. 0 for 1 from the free throw line. He's got 3 rebounds. He's got 1 assist. He played every ticky-tock of the clock. Luke Russian played every second as well. He's 2 for 8 from the field. He's 0 for 3 from trade land. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He's got 2 fouls. He played every second. As I said, he had 6 points. 9 points for Alex Lose on 3 of 4 shooting. He's 0 for 1 from beyond the arc. He's 3 for 4 at the free throw line. He has 4 rebounds. And he also has 2 fouls in 18 minutes. For Lose, both played sparingly in the first half. He just kind of spelled Luke, I think, late. They didn't want him to get his 3rd foul. Did Bolt, so nothing really to speak of. In fact, they don't even have the minutes on the far right, which tells me it was, probably under a minute. And that's the iron 5 for Goodhue. Yesterday, they had both play like 2 minutes and 37 seconds the whole game. They were able to get away with it. They're hoping they can do it again and get away with it with a state championship here today. Goodhue is ahead 30-28. It's halftime at the barn. 60% shooting by Goodhue. 36% by Minnehaha. You would think they'd have a bigger lead, wouldn't you? 60%. They're 0 for 4, though, from three-point range. They're 6 of 10 from the free throw line. They'd have a bigger lead if they could have hit a couple of others. And again, 19-16 rebounds in favor of Minnehaha. Minnehaha has 8 assists on their 13 field goals. Again, Goodhue has 4 assists on their 12 field goals. So we'll see what these coaches have in store for the second half. As I said before, Matt Halverson and his crew just do a great job making adjustments. I'm curious to see what they do. Cupido, the 8th grader, is hard to cover. He's constantly in motion. He's got some quickness about him. He leads the team here at halftime with 9 points, and we'll see if they do something special to shut him down as the second half is coming your way in a big thanks to Pine Island Lumber for bringing you our halftime report. Check out the Trex decking and all the other great products they have at Pine Island Lumber. They want to serve the entire region, not just Pine Island, but the entire
Discover
region.
the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todgy Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todgy Jewelry diamond.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show up for Goodhue County Athletics as sponsors of all playoff games. From Goodhue to Cannon Falls, Kenyon, Wanamingo to Zumbrota, Mazeppa, they support the students, families, and communities that make this county strong. Teamwork doesn't just happen on the court. It happens in our fields, waterways, and across our communities. Good luck from Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation Conservation District, putting conservation into action.
Yeah, our points off turnovers. Again, a statistic being brought to us by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers. Points off turnovers, as I said before, we're 6-2 when you're turning over soybeans to corn, corn to soybeans, right? The Minnesota Corn and Soybean Growers Association promoting the products that make them a living and put food on our table. I don't know about you, but I like eating. So here we go, second half. Goodhue, 3 guys with 2 fouls each. Troop has a couple for Minnehaha Academy. Goodhue will have the ball first, moving toward my end of the court, right to left on your radio dial, left to right. Tao is starting the second half, of course. 5 assists in the first half. He's trying to guard Russian. Russian's 6'2", Tao is 5'8", so they get it into Russian. Russian's going to have an easy bucket over Tao. I would think they wouldn't continue to do that. You just easy bucket off window. Bringing the ball up the floor is Green. Green between the legs a couple of times. He's 0 for something. Goes in and makes a layup. So much for the 0 for. He's got 3 points. It's 32-30 Goodhue. Russian brings the ball up. Owen jogs to the just across the timeline. He'll lob it to Michael Russian. Now to Luke Russian. They switch. They don't have Tao on him now. He shoots the 3. They called a foul on Luke Russian, I think. Oh, a flop. A flop on Luke Russian. I did not see that. It was right in front of us. It's not a foul. It's just a flop. That's a warning, I guess. So jogging the ball up. I frankly did not like that call in high school. These are not professionals. Cupido goes in. A little jump stop. It's no good. Rebound by Owen Russian. Cupido trying to steal it. Russian says, you're not going to get it away from me. Goes in. Dumps it off underneath. Michael Russian, big time contact. And a foul on Abner, the freshman. He was in foul trouble the other day. So Michael Russian heads to the free throw line. Hits the first one. This could be the difference maker in this game. These two teams appear to be pretty evenly matched. 33-30 Goodhue on the Taji Jewelry Downtown Kenyon scoreboard. The second one is good. We'll try to keep tabs on that and points off turnovers thanks to the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers. Remember Hamilton Merring, when you are thinking about doing an auction, nobody does it better. Cupido dribbles to his right, being checked by Russian. He loses Russian, and now he falls down as he's dribbling. Russian didn't touch him. He just slipped. And it'll be a Minnehaha Academy turnover. Goodhue's got a 4-point lead with 16:27 to go. Pass comes into Owen Russian, being guarded by Tao. He walks the ball up the floor. They immediately took Tao off Luke Russian after he got that little bunny. Here's Lowe's for 3. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Abner. Abner gets it ahead now to Green. Green dribbles to his right between the legs, goes in the lane, goes all the way through the lane to Tao on the baseline. This is where he makes his living, you could say. He has those scoop passes underneath. Here's a 3, Green, no good. Rebound taken down by the Minnehaha Academy team. Cody Ryan turned to his coaches and said, ask for a replay. Well, they showed the replay, and they're not going to ask for one. The crowd wanted one. 34-30. Goodhue behind me was looking up at the scoreboard with a replay. Pass in the corner to Tao. Back out front. They go with it. Dribbling, shooting, scoring. is Green. Remember, he did not score but 1 point in the first half. He was over for the field, but he looks like he's determined here now. And it's a 2-point Goodhue lead on the Todd G. Jury Downtown Kenyon scoreboard. Luke Russian, step back, passes it. They've got a young man on him, Snell, that can get after it defensively. Towel falls down, going in for the shot. Ryan, it got knocked away. Towel comes back the other way. He goes in and scoops it off glass, and we're tied. We're tied at 34 with 14:57 to go here in the second half. So Owen Russian. Luke Russian's at the high post. They dump it off underneath. Little fadeaway, no good by Owen Russian. They can take the lead, Minnehaha, on this possession. Pass comes out front to Cupido. He stops, pops a triple, bang! There are more than 3 reasons to go to Meering Auction for your next auction. Cupido's second triple. Goodhue has yet to hit a 3-point basket, and that's not normal. Owen Russian. And I think it's the back-to-back days, the physical games, and they're playing every ticky-tock as Luke Russian goes in the lane and shoots over Tao again. He tried to come over and help out, but he's just too little. Goes in the lane and gets a layup here. Does Green again. Man, oh man, looks like a young man possessed. 39-36, Minnehaha Academy with a lead. As Owen Russian looked to his coach. Cody Ryan has it. And has it stolen away by Abner. That is turnover number 6 for Goodhue. It's a 3-point Minnehaha Academy lead. Here comes the man Green, who's been lights out good this half. Abner might have traveled. Yes. I was going to say, looked like a travel to me. The official did blow the whistle. Head coach J.D. Jones in his second year at Minnehaha clapping his hands. He likes what he sees from his team. They're up by 3 with 13:31 to go. And these starters are the Iron 5 for Goodhue. They play a couple of guys off the bench, but not a lot of minutes. Pass goes underneath. Off glass, Los scores. And I think they might go to more post-up for Los. He's a strong young man. Very good around the basket. His three-pointer has not been going tonight. Driving in, little floater's no good by Cupido. Rebound by Abner, and he loses the ball and drops it out of bounds. So another turnover by Minnehaha. They have as many turnovers here this half so far as they had the entire first half. Let's check out the points in the J-Moles Bowl paint. 28-24 in favor of Minnehaha. As Russian stops, pops, and comes up short. Luke Russian gets the rebound. Has it stolen from behind by Tao. He gets it back. And now under the basket, Los. What did I say? He's right smack dab, gets a 5-footer. Your three-point shot's not working. You go in attack mode. It's 40-39. Cupido passes it out front. Troop for 3. Bang! That could be the difference in this one. They've had 2 threes this half. Goodhue has yet to hit a 3. We got a foul, and they're going to get the ball back. I did not see what happened. So inbounding the ball is going to be Minnehaha Academy. Tao has it out front. They swing it over to Green. He stops, shoots, and scores. And that young man, they got to get somebody else on him. He's hot right now. He's got 8 points, and he's bristling with confidence. 44-40, Minnehaha Academy. They simply have guys who didn't score in the first half that have stepped forward. Los is posting up, and he gets fouled. They have 3 guys around him. I think they called it on Tao. Let's see if they did. His first. So Los is at the free throw line. Hits it. Will Goodhue be able to hit a free? These guys, the main guys, have all played every ticky-tock of every game of the state tournament. And again, physical games, especially today's and yesterday's. They kind of breezed over Perham. Pass comes out front. They swing it on the left side. They didn't play every ticky-tock in that game, I guess, now that I think about it. Everybody on the team got to play. So here goes Green again. They almost stole the ball from him. Now they got a tie-up called as there was a scrum on the floor. Good sportsmanship. Goodhue helping up Minnehaha Academy players. And likewise, Minnehaha Academy helping up Goodhue players. And with 11 minutes and 39 seconds to go in regulation, the Redhawks are up 44-42 on the Wildcats of Goodhue on the Todgy Jewelry Downtown Kenyon scoreboard. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Todgy Jewelry
Your
diamond.
local Goodhue County dairy farmers would like to give you a friendly reminder that dairy is locally driven and powered by families like ours. When you grab that cheese, yogurt, ice cream, or milk, you're not just getting something delicious. You're supporting hardworking dairy farm families right in your own backyard. Support your local Goodhue County dairy farming families. From farm to fridge, real dairy, real local, real good. This message is brought to you by the Goodhue County Midwest Dairy Association and the dairy farmers of Goodhue County. Proud to support our communities and wishing all local athletes good luck this season. Pine Island Lumber is the place to go for the latest in Trex composite decking. Trex Transcend Deckings uses 95% recycled plastic film and reclaimed sawdust and is backed by a 50-year limited residential fade and stain warranty. It's fade, stain, scratch, and mold resistant. Trex Transcend maintains its vibrant color and luxurious finish through scorching sun or red wine spill, thanks to its unyielding shell protection, not to mention its simple soap and water cleanup. You'll never have to step foot in the stain aisle again. Get the details at pineislandlumber.com.
Yeah, I love not having to step foot in the stain aisle. 11:39 to go. It's 44-42. Redhawks on top of Goodhue. Goodhue had a lead at the half. Minnehaha Academy had just 28 points. They've almost got 20 already here in the second half. They have stepped it up offensively. And they've been able to hit threes that Goodhue is not. They have been posting up Los. That's one of the adjustments that they made offensively, but they've got to get some stops here, Goodhue. They hang their hat on defense. They're going to have to step it up here defensively. Talented. Both these teams very talented. Lob pass comes into Troop. He missed the layup. Rebound taken out by Luke Russian. Gets it ahead to Owen Russian. Owen Russian comes up the floor, passes it to Lowe's. He'll shoot the three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, Troop over the back of Ryan, gets a rebound, gets it off to Green. Green fakes left, goes right. Oh my, he went airborne. He went airborne 2 feet in front of Lowe's. Lowe's stood his ground and they call a blocking foul. They call a blocking foul on Lowe's. I thought he was stationary. His third foul, and Green, who left his feet 2 feet before he met him, hits the free throw, and he has taken over this game. He's got 9 second-half points. Just 3 other guys have a field goal from Minnehaha Academy. So Coach Halverson's got to find somebody who can cover this guy. He hits both free throws. He's got 10 second-half points. It's 46-42, Minnehaha Academy. Russian brings the ball up. They get the ball, swing it over to Michael Russian. Los is posted up again. Little fadeaway is good. I love that adjustment. But can Goodhue win without a single three? That's the question. They're down by 2. Cupido thought about a 3. Russian puts that hand up at his eyes as Owen Russian tries to get the steal. The throw over to Tao, who's played every second of this half. He's a reserve, a sophomore, but he's had the lights out. Good game in the first half with those 5 assists. They get it back out front. Now they swing it over the right side to Snell. Dribbling to his left is Cupido. Cupido pass in the corner. Troop's going to shoot the three. Bang! Another one. Minnehaha has 3 triples this half. They have 4 triples in the game. Goodhue has none. Here's a steal by Tao. Tao goes in and knocking it away from behind is Owen Russian, and he gets called for the foul. His first. A 5-point lead, the biggest of the night for Minnehaha Academy. Goodhue has never won a state championship in boys basketball. As Tao makes a free throw, we'll have another. He's got 8 points. He hits them both. They're 4 for 4 from the free throw line this half. Goodhue's 2 for 2. It's a 7-point lead, the biggest of the night. Coach Halverson shouting out something to his team. There's a dump off to Los under the basket. He scores again. Good move by the coaching staff to get him on the block, but they need some stops. Here's a shot, and it's no good. Tao, I just love watching that little guy. He's fearless. He went after that rebound. Owen Russian, he's 5'8". He gloms onto the ball. They're going to call him for a reach-in. Well, there's no question it was a reach-in, and now Troop's coming over to calm him down. His second foul. I think J.D. Jones, yep, he's going to get a timeout. The head coach for Minnehaha Academy gets a timeout. We'll keep it right here and take a look at some of these statistics. The points off turnovers, of course, the service of the Goodhue County corn and soybean growers. When you're turning your corn to soybeans or soybeans over to corn, well, you know that rotation works. 26 rebounds to 20 for Minnehaha Academy. I was just looking at that. Points off turnovers are, well, there's 8 turnovers by Goodhue and 6 by Minnehaha Academy. And points off turnovers are 10-6 in favor of the Redhawks. Points in the J. Moles Bowl paint are 30-28. But I like the move by Goodhue. Your three-point basket is not going. It's not going at all. They are 0 for 7 from Trainland. 4 for 13. Not exactly a stellar percentage, but 4 versus 0. 3-pointers. That's 12 points. 51-46. Minnehaha Academy has the 5-point lead. As Goodhue this half has gone to posting up Alex Los. It's been working. They will inbound the ball here. Down by 5. Remember, it was Minnehaha who took the timeout. Might have been to get some of these guys a rest. Bounce pass goes on the right side. A deflected pass. Tao almost got another deflected steal. He's just fearless. The sophomore for Minnehaha Academy. All these guys have different colored tennies. We had a turnover by Goodhue. Pass ahead. Tao goes in, scoops it high off window, and we have another blocking foul, I think. Going to be on Michael Russian. His third. So Goodhue's in some foul trouble here too, ladies and gentlemen. At the free throw line again is Tao. The sophomore missed it. They'll have another. 4 fouls called on Goodhue. 3 fouls called on Minnehaha this half. He missed them both. Rebound, Luke Russian. Luke's been kind of quiet here this half. Owen rolls it literally to Cody Ryan. Gets it to Los. Los going to go in the paint. He gets fouled. He scores! His teammates come over and say, way to go. He had 3 guys coming after him as he was going to the basket, and he still scored. He's still strong and just a sophomore. He's got 12 points this half, and he makes the free throw, 13 points this half. He and Luke Rush are the only guys to score this half. It's 51-49. Lob pass on the block to Troop. Quickly goes to the basket. He lets Luke Russian fly by, and he easily kisses it off window. Kellen Troop. He's got 8 second-half points. He's got 12 in the game. It's a 3 by Los. Rims out, no good. Rebound, Michael Russian. Russian has a pass intercepted. There goes Troop in for a dunk. There it is. A two-hand flush by Troop. He's got 10 second-half points. It's another turnover that results in points. Here's a 3 by Los. Bang! He hit one. Los hits a triple. If Goodhue didn't have Alex Los, they'd be in deep trouble. It's 55-52. Redhawks with 8:20 to go in the game. Cupido between the legs dribbles to his left. Led the team with 9 points in the first half. Luke Russian's taken charge of him. A great pass underneath. Cupido drilled and got it to Snell. Snell gets the layup. And it's a 5-point lead again for Minnehaha. Again, Goodhue needs some stops. Luke Russian. Owen runs through the lane. Luke does a spin move, loses the ball. Coming back the other way, Minnehaha. And they know what to do with turnovers. Dribbling to his right is Tao. He goes all the way through the baseline to the other side. Cupido passes it. And now Green has it. Green looks in attack mode. He'll bounce it in the corner to Tao. Tao, no-look pass. Troop gets the stuff. Snell or Tao with another incredible assist. And it's 59-52. The sophomore putting on a highlight reel and passing, interior passing. Wow. 59-52 on the Taji Jewelry Downtown Kenyon scoreboard. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond. Incredible. Conclusion of our game, we'll have a Goodhue County ADA player or players for each team in this game. Alex Los has taken over the second half for Goodhue scoring. And Luke Russian has the only other 2 field goals. Nobody else on the team has scored field goal-wise. Michael Russian does have 2 free throws this half. Well, yeah, I know it was football sport, but you could say the same thing at basketball. Coach Gallardi was asked sometime many years ago why he ran the same play time after time, and he said, until they can stop it, I'm going to keep running it. He said, it's not rocket science. Los has had his way down low. Keep him down there. It's 59-52 with 7:27 to go in regulation. Pass comes into Owen Russian. Tao is guarding him. Pass on the left side to Ryan. You got to be strong with the ball here. These turnovers have been resulting in points. Here's a triple. Oh, it almost banked in by Owen Russian. I mean, that was part way down. It almost got the banker 3. 7 minutes to go. Almost. Tao dribbles all the way through the lane. How does he get away with that? They pass it underneath. It's knocked away, and it belongs to Minnehaha Academy. And we're trying to get the basketball to Malachi Snell. He's a senior, 6'2". The pass comes into Tao. Tao is being guarded now by Luke Rush, but he's got 3 fouls, remember. And Tao knows that. In the lane, Cupido, the 8th grader, shoots, misses. Rebound, Los. Goodhue can cut the 7-point lead. Los has 1 free. He's going to shoot another one, and he missed it. Rebound taken out by Luke Russian. He's going to, in the middle of the lane, shoot. He gets fouled. I think he just had his ear pop. You ever have an ear pop? He's got that. He's just kind of tugging on the ear and opening his mouth, trying to get it to open, right? The ear, as he gets the free throw. That happens on the airplane. That's why you chew gum when you go on the plane. 5 points this half for Russian. He's got 11 in the game. 6-point game is now 6-point game. He missed the second one. We got a almost turnover. Well, we do have a turnover by Minnehaha. Just as I was looking up in the lane, I was looking at a score. You don't want to hold that ball down by your waist, man. Los had it down by his knees that time. He'll pass on the left side to Ryan. His team could just glom right onto it. Owen Rushman's going to shoot three. It was blocked by Troop. Pass it over to Luke Russian for three. It's no good. They just can't buy many threes, which is why I'd abandon that. Here's a three by Troop. Bang! That's the difference in this one. 4 threes this half for Minnehaha, 1 for Goodhue. 62-53. It's up to a 9-point lead, the biggest for either team with 5:40 to go. Bounce pass goes into Los. Los steps one way, then the other. Fade away is no good. Rebound taken down by Green. He comes flying up the floor, does Green. Green is getting bumped. He's still going, and he gets it to Troop. Troop, bang! He hit another one. They've got a double-digit lead, and Troop has played in the second half. He had 4 points at halftime. He's got 4 threes. He's got 18 second-half points as Luke Russian goes to the basket. They count the basket, and he's fouled. Well, I didn't realize you had continuation in high school. Man, oh, man. So Luke gets the points. He'll get the free throw. The fans across the way are like, really? For Minnehaha Academy. I mean, he did get fouled, and he continued, made the layup. They gave him the layup, and they give him the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Well, Goodhue, you tip your hat when teams can hit the three, right? They're down by 9 with 5:06 to go. The Brain Trust for Goodhue is discussing what they need to do to get themselves a state championship. They were runner-up in football. Being runner-up is nothing to be ashamed of, but obviously they want the championship trophy. On the Taji Jewelry Downtown Kenyon scoreboard, it's Minnehaha Academy 65, Goodhue 56. You don't want just any diamond. You want the Taji Jewelry.
At J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault, you always strike a great meal. Now they're your go-to for graduation party catering. Let J-Mo's prepare and deliver the food right to you, or host an unforgettable graduation open house right at J-Mo's with access to sand volleyball, darts, and bowling. Remember, Thursdays, bingo happens. Celebrate big this graduation season at J-Mo's Bowl, 1802 4th Street Northwest in Faribault. Other catering jobs also welcome. Go to jmosbowl.com for details.
You said it last year, but you didn't do it. Now you're thinking again, I gotta find someone to take care of my books. And it's never too late. Ackerman Accounting and Tax Service can do that to ensure next year's tax time is much less stressful. From farming to small businesses, Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services will customize a plan that best fits your needs. Just think, you can have an expert take care of your day-to-day and month-to-month accounting tasks, freeing you up to do what you do best, run your business. They even work with individuals. See what they can do for you. Call Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services today, 451-3399.
Looking for their 6th state title is Minnehaha Academy. Goodhue has not won a state title. Minnehaha won in 2013, 17, 18, 19, and 23. Or excuse me, in 21. They were runners-up in 23. Goodhue was a runner-up back in 2016, I believe it was, to Minneapolis North. I remember that game because the place went nuts when they had the lead at halftime. Not by much, but they had a lead. Bounce pass underneath. Layup is good. Wide open layup for Abner out of the timeout. They got the play they wanted, and they punched this to an 11-point lead. Goodhue's not going to win if they don't get stops. Russian has it on the left wing. Dribbles a couple of times to his right. Minnehaha has really made some nice adjustments here in the second half themselves in terms of just looking more focused. Here's a three, no good. Missed by Luke Rush, and that was badly missed. We had a blocking foul called on Goodhue. Well, I didn't see who they called that on. They changed one of the fouls to Luke Rush, and he's only got 2 on the board. As going in is Green, and he gets fouled. This one's on Owen Russian. So Owen Russian just got his. Missing the free throw badly is Green. He'll have another. Now they must have given that other foul to Owen Russian. He's got 4 now. And he rims off the second one. How did Abner get that rebound? Here's a 3 by Cupido. It's no good. It went over the backboard, it looked like, but Goodhue's going to come out of the fray with the ball. Coming flying up is Owen Russian. He goes in after the Euro step, misses the shot. Minnehaha Academy is looking like they're in the driver's seat. 4 minutes to go. They're up by 11. Cupido has it on the right side. Freeing himself, Green under the basket. Shoots the shot, and Lotz is going to get called for a foul. That might have been a frustration foul there. Going right back to the free throw line after missing 2 is Green. Alex Lotz has 4 fouls as he swishes the free throw. The Red Hawk fans are smelling their 6th state title. Last year, Albany was the champ. They defeated Waseca. As he hits the second free throw, he's got 11 second-half points. As Owen Russian brings the ball up, Tao has played every ticky-tack of this second half. Bounce pass goes to Lotz. He's got Green on him. He's going to go in the paint, back in to shoot the shot, missed it. Point blank. Troop gets the rebound. Minnehaha is coming back the other way with it. Goodhue now is not making shots. This lead can get deeper. It's 13 now. 3:18 to go. Pass goes all the way around the horn. They're going to use some clock here, and that's smart. 3:10 to go. Tao swings it over to Green. Green on the left side. Remember, Owen Russian's got 4 fouls. Hedging out on him as Luke Russian tries to knock it away from behind. Going in, Green shoots, misses. The shot clock went off. Under the basket, they missed the shot. Rebound taken out by Goodhue. They need baskets in a hurry here. They're down by 13. And now we got a foul in transition on Tao. His 3rd. Luke Russian will head to the free throw line, and they can't miss these. He's 4 of 5. He's got 16 points. He had 30 in the section final against Caledonia, a team that got blown out by this Minnehaha Academy team late in the season. And, of course, Goodhue had a good game with Caledonia, so. But you have a different mindset in a playoff game than you do a regular season game, don't you? He made them both. So we got a timeout with 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go in this one. It's a double-digit 11-point lead for Minnehaha Academy. I want to thank Pine Island Lumber for bringing you a halftime report for Goodhue games here at the state tournament. If you enjoyed that, please thank them with your patronage. Hamilton Mehring Auction. There are more than 3 reasons to book your next auction that you need to book with Hamilton Mehring. Of course, everybody knows they're great at farm auctions, but they do real estate and, of course, estate auctions. 69-58. I'll have the 8 o'clock game Class 4A state title game. As we're winding down in this one, 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the Class 2A season. Barring a major comeback here from Goodhue to get it to overtime. Pass comes in. They trap. Coming up the floor is Minnehaha. You can't press this team. It's just really hard. And we have a foul on Ryan. Cody Ryan. So Snell will be back at the free throw, and I mean not Snell, but Green will be back at the free throw line. He's 3 for 5 this half. He's 4 for 6 in the game. So it appears that Goodhue is going to be a runner-up in football and runner-up in basketball. It's pretty impressive too, I'd have to say. But they didn't want that feeling that they had in football, being a runner-up. They came ever so close to come back and win that game. Minnehaha just kind of took control here in the final 6-7 minutes of this game. Goodhue was missing shots. Minnehaha was not. And they had a few trips where they had threes, and bang, 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 that punches up the lead. 71-58 with 2.5 minutes to go. Goodhue needs points in a hurry. Owen Russian out front to Luke Russian. Gets it on the block. Step back low. Shoots. Misses. Rebound taken down by Troop. He falls down. Does the Globetrotter routine. Keeping the dribble on his knees. They get it to Tao and a foul on Luke Russian. Luke's got 16 points. 25 for Los. Owen Russian's got 12. 22 for Troop. 15 for Green. Cupido's got 12. Cupido's got 4 assists. Tao has 7 assists in this game. He's at the free throw line. Tao, the sophomore, he missed it. Rebound taken out by Michael Russian. Again, Goodhue needs points in a hurry. Owen Russian to Luke Russian. Their three-point basket has not been there tonight. Luke goes right to the basket and scores. And wishes he would have done that sooner. He's got 12 second-half points. He sits with 18. Offense was not the issue. Again, I told somebody earlier tonight if they can keep Minnehaha under 60, I like Goodhue's chances. It's 71-60 right now. 71-60. We're going to sneak in more than a couple songs. They got an extra half hour built in here between the 2A and the 4A championship games to get one crowd out and one crowd in. I like this move that the high school league made to separate the two smaller classes from the two larger classes. It should make for an easier transition of crowds. Earlier today, Hills Beaver Creek, first ever state championship in basketball. They won the basketball and the football championships in Class A. Goodhue is trying to be a runner-up in football and get a state championship in basketball. Luke Russian just got a steal, and he scores. It says this game's not over yet. Another steal. Michael Russian throws it off of Troop. They say it's a tie-up, and Goodhue's got the possession arrow. I don't know about that. You want to maintain that possession arrow. So they're going to take the ball out the half court. And Los will be the trigger man. 71-62. You have to score every possession now if you're Goodhue. You're down by 9 with 1:49 to go. Bounce pass comes into Owen Russian. Dribbles to his right, towels on him. Michael Russian gets it to Luke Russian. Into off the glass, no good. Put back up and in by Cody Ryan. His first basket of the game. 71-64, 7-point game of 90 seconds. Goodhue almost got the steal. Cupido gets it right side. Looking to dribble, penetrate. He loses the ball. He scoops it in. It's saved in. Goodhue gets another turnover. 1:20 to go. And then I think we're going to have a foul on Minnehaha Academy, and Minnehaha Academy had to have somebody pull away one of the players who was going right into the official's face. The teammate did a smart thing there. At the free throw line is Owen Russian. So Goodhue, they're going for broke, right? You have to pressure. You have to try and get turnovers. They're able to do that here. And if Owen Russian can hit these 2 free throws, it'll be a 5-point game with 1:20 to go. What a comeback. Still going to be an uphill battle as Russian's free throw is no good. Rebound taken out by Troop. They're coming back the other way. Layup is good by Tao. Tao falls down, and the crowd goes crazy. Tao tries to steal the ball and gets called for another foul. He's fun to watch, but he's just his coach is calling him over. He's shaking his hand and saying, hey, you had a great game, young man. I think he might have just fouled out. Yep, he just fouled out of the game with 1:04, and he did have a great game. No question about it. He's going to be one of my Goodhue County 88 players of this game. State championship game, you get 7 assists. I'd say very deserving. Lose's free throw, no good. Man, oh man, Goodhue's left some points on the line here. They missed 2 front ends of free throws. The pass goes in the corner. 54 seconds to go, and they have to foul, and Ryan does. (73-64). At the free throw line is going to be Green. He's 5 of 7 this half, and he hits it. It's back up to 10 with 53 seconds to go. That pretty much will do it. He hit them both. 50 seconds and counting. 75-64. Minnehaha Academy is going to win their 6th state title. Here's a 3. It's no good by Owen Russian. Rebound at Minnehaha. They foul. There's really no sense in fouling now, but they do. Green will shoot free throws like he's done. Oh, he's made 7 of 9 this half. Green had 4 points at halftime. He's got 17 now. No, he didn't have 4 points. He had 1 point at halftime. He's got 17 now. Lose evidently just fouled out of the game. I was off by a foul. Again, I don't know why they don't have a blinking number on the foul so you can look up and bang, that's the guy that got the foul. It'd be so easy. I mean, today's technology, are you serious? Green hits both free throws. He has 7 for his last 7. And Minnehaha Academy is going to win a state title. Goodhue is going to be runner-up in football and in basketball. Luke Russian misses a 3. Rebound comes down. There's no sense in fouling here. No sense in fouling. Bringing the ball up the floor is going to be Green. He's going to throw it down to the other end. Troop stopped with 18 seconds to go. Those are J-Mo's bold paint points. Luke Russian goes right to the basket and scores. A scoop off glass. And we had a timeout with 8 seconds to go. 79-66. 13-point game. And I would guess that the coaches are going to get some subs in the game here. I could be wrong on that. Well, it's a great season. Goodhue has lost only 2 games this year. They lost to Winona Cotter. And they lose to Minnehaha Academy, a team that blew out. They beat Caledonia, I think, by 24, I said earlier, didn't I? I'm going to look that up. Yeah, it was 87-63. They beat them by 24. Goodhue had to fight tooth and nail to win the section final against Caledonia. So, again, I said this, if it was under 60, Goodhue would win. Well, 79-66. Minnehaha, they're just quick and strong and good with the ball. This Tao is incredible. His passing ability. He's fearless. The 5'8" guy goes in there and just makes some incredible scoop passes, no-look passes, and we're going to have another foul. I don't understand that. Owen Russian just fouled out of the game. The two guys foul out for Goodhue. One guy fouls out for Minnehaha Academy. Green's at the free throw line, and he makes it. He's 8 for his last 8. Well, he's had a lot of practice. Goodhue's bringing in some subs here. Aiden Horseman, a 6-foot junior, is in the game. Roland Munson, a 6-foot senior, is in the game. Green makes the other free throw. Redhawks are staying with their starters. Goodhue's got reserves in. They dribble up. He hits the basket at the buzzer. That's a memory. Garrett Bolbakari, 5'10" senior, hits a basket at the buzzer. Does both. He can tell his kids and his grandkids and his great-grandkids, and if he lives long enough, his great-great-grandkids, that he scored a basket in the state tournament. He doesn't have to tell them it was the last second of the game. Goodhue players are hugging, and they just look a little spent playing all those minutes. 81-69, Minnehaha Academy is your state champion in Class 2A. That's your final score on the Todgy Jewelry scoreboard, 81-69. I remember seeing Matt Halverson after they won by 1 over Triton in January. I saw him at when they played Goodhue. We did that game on the radio, and I said, "Matt, that must have been a heck of a game." He said, "Yeah, we didn't play any defense." They gave up, what was it, 88? 189-88 to over Triton in that game in January. Minnehaha Academy celebrating their 6th state title. Goodhue is runner-up in football, and now they're runner-up in basketball. I know a lot of young men who'd love to be able to say that, but it still doesn't feel very good as the seniors are all hugging and still got some special memories here at the state tournament. Your final score, 81-69. We got to name our Goodhue County ADA players of the game. Goodhue County ADA, get your 3 every day of dairy. And those are going to be, well, Luke Russian and Alex Lose for Goodhue. Mason Tao Kellen Troop, who came alive in the second half, and so did Aiden Green. In the second half, Green had 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. He had 19 second half points. Troop had 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, 20 second half points. And Tao was just Mr. Assist Man. 7 assists in the game. The freshman Cupido had 5 assists, as Minnehaha had 20 assists on 30 field goals. They were 6 of 16 from three-point range. That's almost 40%. That's pretty good. Troop was 4 of 6. Green was 13 of 16 from the free throw line. 2 for 6 was Tao. They're the only two guys that shot free throws for Minnehaha. Goodhue's Luke Russian had 22 points on 8 of 18 shooting. He was 0 for 7 from three-point range. 6 of 7 at the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He played every minute. Owen Russian finished the game fouling out, had 12 points. He was 0 for 2 from the free throw line, 0 for 3 from three-point land, 6 for 2 from the field, had 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Michael Russian had 5 points. He had 5 rebounds. He had an assist in this game. Cody Ryan had 2 points on 1 of 3 shooting. He was 0 for 1 from the free throw line, had 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He had 1 block. And Alex Lose finished the game with 25 points. They posted him up in the second half. It was the right formula offensively, but they just could not get stops. He was 9 of 18 from the field, 1 of 6 from three-point range. He had been red hot from beyond the arc in this tournament and in the playoffs in particular. He was 6 of 8 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds. He had 2 steals, and he had 1 block in this game. Did Alex Lose, who also fouled out of the game. Off the bench, Bolt. Hit a shot at the buzzer, and it wasn't just any shot, it was a 3-point shot. On a night when Goodhue had a hard time making 3-point shots. So the Wildcats standing right above me here, right in front of me, are getting ready to get their runner-up trophy and their individual medals as they introduce Luke Russian. The senior gets the medal. We're going by numbers. As Horseman got his medal, Lose gets his, Russian Owen gets his, Roman Munson's coming forward. Yeah, they go right down the line. And I'm going to keep it here until they get that trophy, and I'm going to try and snap a picture of them getting the trophy, and we'll get that up on the website, we hope. Doesn't always work for me. The 4A championship is at 8 tonight as they continue to put medals around the individuals' necks. Goodhue will have a fair amount back next year, but obviously Luke Russian, a senior. Roland Munson is a senior. Garrett Bolt is a senior. Michael Russian is a senior. Carter Lindholm is a senior. I thought they had 6 seniors. I count 5. So 5 seniors on this team. Alex Lose, just a sophomore. He'll obviously back. Owen Russian's a junior. He'll be back. Cody Ryan's a sophomore, so he'll be back. Remember, the Garrett Bolt off the bench was a senior. Munson was a senior off the bench. As they get their trophy, does Goodhue? It's not the one they came here to get, but they're going home with it anyway. And if you would have told Goodhue before the season started that they were going to be playing for a state championship, I think they'd take that, as Luke is talking to the team right now above us. As Matt Halverson telling him to line up again and congratulate Minnehaha Academy for winning their 6th state title. You heard me right. They've all been in the 2000s here. They've had some NBA players on this team in recent years. They had championships. I just told you when they were, right? So what happened to my listing of the championships that I had? 2013, 17, 18, 19, 21. And now 81-69 is your final. Minnehaha is your state champion in Class 2A. They had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's their 6th state title. 26. I can write in here 2026. We'll wrap things up. Did I tell you who our Goodhue County 88 players of the game are? Dairy's Potential. Yep. The Goodhue County 88 reminds you to unleash Dairy's potential with the power of protein. Luke Russian, Alex Los for Goodhue. Mason Tao, Aiden Green, and Kellen Troop for Minnehaha. They were behind at the half. Not by a lot. Goodhue is up by 2, 30-28. But obviously that means Goodhue scored 39 second half points, which should be plenty. But they gave up 51. Oh, no, not 51. They gave up 41. That's not right either. They had 28 at the half. They're at 81 now. So they gave up over 50 points. 53. So it was kind of defense that cost Goodhue this game. Very physical game, I will say. A very physical game. We need to check out the Goodhue County corn and soybean growers points off turnovers. The J-Moles Bowl points in the paint. So don't touch that radio dial. These numbers are going to be kind of interesting.
Hamilton Bearing Auction Group is the Upper Midwest auction leader, specializing in agricultural auctions for farmland and machinery, residential real estate, antiques, vintage collectible items, and more. Hamilton and Bearing Auction Services have combined their over a century of auction experience to become the premier auction leader in Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Discover the Hamilton Bearing Auction difference, where quality meets opportunity and every auction tells a story. Check the auction calendar anytime at hmauction.com. Pine Island Lumber is the place to go for the latest in Trex composite decking. Trex Transcend Deckings uses 95% recycled plastic film and reclaimed sawdust and is backed by a 50-year limited residential fade and stain warranty. It's fade, stain, scratch, and mold resistant. Trex Transcend maintains its vibrant color and luxurious finish through scorching sun or red wine spill, thanks to its unyielding shell protection, not to mention its simple soap and water cleanup. You'll never have to step foot in the stain aisle again. Get the details at pineislandlumber.com.
All right, those final statistics here. Let's go through them for the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. They finished the game. They're 81 points. They shot 48% from the field. They shot 37% from Trainland. They were 6 of 16. Troop was 4 of 6. He ended up with 24 points, 21 for Green. Cupido had 12. Remember, he led the team with 9 at the half. He was 2 of 6 from Tradeland. He had 5 assists to go along with his 3 rebounds, had 3 steals, played 35 minutes. That led the team. That's kind of what you see here. A lot of guys playing 36 minutes for Goodhue, almost all their starters, and 2 of them fouled out. One guy fouled out, but he wasn't a starter. Tao did not start the game. He did start the second half, but he did not start the game. Abner had 8 points. He had 14 rebounds in this game. Did Abner. And he's only a freshman. Man, oh man, these guys are going to be good again next year. Snell had 4 points. He had 3 rebounds and 2 assists. For Goodhue, I think I already told you about Goodhue, but we'll try it again. Alex Lose had 25 points, 9 of 18 shooting, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Cody Ryan ended up with 1 basket. Michael Russian had 5 points. Owen Russian had 12 points. Luke Russian had 22 points on 8 of 18 shooting. He was 0 for 7 from three-point range. Owen Russian was 0 for 3 from Trey Land. 1 for 6 was Alex Lose, and 1 for 1 was Bolt. They were 2 of 17. That's 12% from three-point range. 15 of 22 from the free throw line. Are both of these teams exactly 15 of 22, both of them. 29 rebounds. That was kind of a difference in this one, too. 40 rebounds for Minnehaha to 29 for Goodhue. And I think there was only like a 2-rebound difference at half, if I remember right. So J.D. Jones says, let's bang the glass, gentlemen. And they obliged. And they also started hitting down some threes as Green, again, had 1 point at halftime. And Troop had just 2 baskets in the first half. And I don't know what J.D. Jones told his troops, but it certainly worked. They kind of kicked it into another gear, and they win this one by a score of 81-69. Big thank you to all of our super sponsors. If you appreciate this coverage, please thank them with your patronage. Ackerman Accounting and Tax Service of Owatonna. Goodhue County ADA, reminding us all to get our 3 every day of dairy. J. Moles Bowl in Faribault, where you always strike a great meal. They're the place to go for graduation open houses. Don't sit around in the garage with your rented tables and twiddle your thumbs. I mean, the kids just don't want to do that. Take them out to J. Moles Bowl. They can play some volleyball. They can throw some darts. They can do some bowling. And they got great vittles there, too. Or they can cater your, if you still want to do the, sitting in the garage thing, they can cater your in-house graduation open house. They could do that as well. I mean, the food's spectacular. If you've never had the ribs, if you're a rib person, you got to go to Jamel's Bowl. The ribs are just drop off the bone, juicy, delicious. Oh, man, are they good. H&R Block with offices in Lakeville, Owatonna, and Faribault. Taji Jewelry, downtown Kenyon. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond. We'll be back at 8 o'clock. Well, wait a minute here. I got some more messages.
Tax changes can be overwhelming and confusing, especially regarding the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. With over 70 years of tax experience, H&R Block knows how to navigate change. They'll take the time to understand your tax situation, explain the new tax laws and how they impact your taxes. And with H&R Block in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, it's easy to get the convenience and care you deserve. You can just drop off your information and they'll phone you when it's ready. It's so easy at H&R Block, Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna.
You're in tune to KDHL-AM in Faribault, Minnesota, a Town Square media station. We are engaged in our 78th year of baseline-to-baseline coverage of the boys' state high school basketball tournament. We have a matchup zone attack the first couple of days where we match up with area teams in the quarterfinal round. And then we have all the semifinals, all the championship games, one spot on the radio dial. The mighty
Join
9-1.
Mesa Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Vesa Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
Northfield basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Stern Heating and Cooling. For reliable furnace repair, AC service, and complete system installs, trust the local team serving Red Wing and surrounding communities. Call Stern Heating and Cooling at 651-764-1236. Proud supporters of Northfield basketball. Stern Heating and Cooling. Not too hot, not too cold. Online at sternheatingandcooling.com.
If you grow soybeans here in Minnesota, you would be surprised to learn where your checkoff dollars are working for you. Your soybeans could be a key ingredient in high-performance lubricants or in the foam cushions of cars rolling off the assembly line, or even halfway around the world in grocery stores. Every day, the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council uses checkoff dollars to open new markets for Minnesota soybeans. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and the Soybean Checkoff.
Hamilton Mering Auction Group is the Upper Midwest auction leader, specializing in agricultural auctions for farmland and machinery, residential real estate, antiques, vintage collectible items, and more. Hamilton and Mering Auction Services have combined their over a century of auction experience to become the premier auction leader in Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Discover the Hamilton Mering Auction difference, where quality meets opportunity and every auction tells a story. Check the auction calendar anytime at hmauction.com.
Make it personal, make it Taji Jewelry.
Awards by Taji and Kenyon can assist you in recognizing someone with plaques or trophies in a variety of styles and price ranges. Say thanks to a dedicated employee. Reward a son or daughter's accomplishments. Whatever the occasion, Taji Jewelry and Kenyon has the experience to assist in choosing the appropriate award. Teams throughout the area have used Awards by Taji because they know the service is unmatched and the price is right.
When was the last time you thought about what you put in your vehicle's fuel tank? Did you know there's a fuel that not only costs less, but is better for our air? Unleaded 88 gives your engine a boost with a higher octane rating while reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Something that's good for all Minnesotans. It's time to rethink how you fuel up. Start looking for the yellow 88 octane button at the pump and reach for a better fuel. Learn more at betterfuel.org. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and their checkoff.
Pine Island Lumber is the place to go for the latest in Trex composite decking. Trex Transcend Deckings uses 95% recycled plastic film and reclaimed sawdust and is backed by a 50-year limited residential fade and stain warranty. It's fade, stain, scratch, and mold resistant. Trex Transcend maintains its vibrant color and luxurious finish through scorching sun or red wine spill, thanks to its unyielding shell protection, not to mention its simple soap and water cleanup. You'll never have to step foot in the stain aisle again. Get the details at pineislandlumber.com.
Yeah, I love my Trex decking, and you'll love your Trex decking if you get over to Pine Island Lumber. A big thank you to them for assisting us. Hamilton Mering, they're the next place to go, the only place to go if you're thinking about doing an auction. Contact them, they'll do a super job.
When it comes
for
to
you.
protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show up for Goodhue County Athletics as sponsors of all playoff games. From Goodhue to Cannon Falls, Kenyon, Wanamingo to Zumbrota, Mazeppa, they support the students, families, and communities that make this county strong. Teamwork doesn't just happen on the court, it happens in our fields, waterways, and across our communities. Good luck from Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District, putting conservation into action.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Kenyon at Taji Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond, you want a Taji Jewelry diamond. Join Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season. Pine Island Lumber is the place to go for the latest in Trex composite decking. Trex Transcend Deckings uses 95% recycled plastic film and reclaimed sawdust and is backed by a 50-year limited residential fade and stain warranty. It's fade, stain, scratch, and mold resistant. Trex Transcend maintains its vibrant color and luxurious finish through scorching sun or red wine spill, thanks to its unyielding shell protection, not to mention its simple soap and water cleanup. You'll never have to step foot in the stain aisle again. Get the details at PineIslandLumber.com. At J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault, you always strike a great meal, and now's the time to get your team signed up for sand volleyball. Whether you're a serious competitor or just out for laps and exercise, J-Mo's has 6 quality sand courts ready for every skill level. The deadline to register is April 16th, with games starting the week of April 27th and running through mid-August. Ages 16 and under need permission. And don't forget the food. Fall off the bone, delicious ribs, juicy burgers, pasta, spectacular homemade pizza. All are welcome at J-Mo's Bowl, 1802 4th Street, Northwest Faribault. Get the details at jmosbowl.com.
If you grow soybeans here in Minnesota, you would be surprised to learn where your checkoff dollars are working for you. Your soybeans could be a key ingredient in high-performance lubricants or in the foam cushions of cars rolling off the assembly line, or even halfway around the world in grocery stores. Every day, the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council uses checkoff dollars to open new markets for Minnesota soybeans. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and the Soybean Checkoff.
I'll get you updated on the rest of the tournament during the Class 4A final game of high school basketball here in Minnesota. So we'll be back at 8 o'clock.
Hamilton Mering Auction Group is the Upper Midwest auction leader, specializing in agricultural auctions for farmland and machinery, residential real estate, antiques, vintage collectible items, and more. Hamilton and Mering Auction Services have combined their over a century of auction experience to become the premier auction leader in Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Discover the Hamilton Mering Auction difference, where quality meets opportunity and every auction tells a story. Check the auction calendar anytime at HMauction.com. Join Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
A big thank you to all these people. If you enjoyed our broadcast of Goodhue basketball at the state tournament, please thank them. Pine Island Lumber, who brought you our halftime report. Stearns Heating and Cooling out of Red Wing. By Hamilton Mering in Kenyon. They're the place to call when you have an auction. The News Record in Zumbrota. Nobody covers the Goodhue, the Zumbrota Mazeppa, the Pine Island, and the Kenyon Wanamingo school districts like the News Record. Also by Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Agency out of Cannon Falls. They wanted to support Goodhue at the state. Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers brought you our Points Off Turnovers feature. Always appreciate that, and I'm glad that they sponsored it. Hope you like it as well. Thank them for that. And the Goodhue County SWC Day, as well as the Goodhue County ADA, who reminds us that studies show consuming dairy products lowers your risk of type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. Also, Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services of Owatonna, J-Mo's Bowl Faribault, where you always strike a great meal. H&R Block, with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, bring you our statistics because they are the numbers people. They really know their numbers. And Taji Jewelry, Kenyon, you don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond. We'll be back at 8 with the last game of the 2025-2026 season, the Class 4A state title game between the Apple Valley Eagles, the number 7 seed, and the 5 seed Chaska Hawks. You can stay tuned. We got some good music that'll take us right up to 8 o'clock. Or you can leave, get yourself a sandwich or something, do something around the house or something, and come back. whatever you do, I hope you'll rejoin us. If not, have yourselves a super weekend. I'm Gordy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone at the Barn Williams Arena in downtown Minneapolis. The 4A title game is at 8